Hi, my name is John Kraft from Kraft Built Incorporated, and this is a little video showing the Porte Cochere that I built for Turnberry as a superintendent. And this is when we were moving the landscaping, preparing the site. And then this is when we got it fenced in and we started doing exploratory digging. This went on for a while because there was a lot of utilities out front. We would just do different areas at different times. Finally, we got that done, so now the site's prepped and we're ready to do the getting ready to do the piles. Actually, this is more exploratory digging, but the next move is to do the piles, which is coming up right now. Actually, just locating like old concrete and stuff under the ground that you saw there. Here we're doing 22 piles, 14 inches wide at 25 feet deep. Of course, the whole time the entrance is live and active. This is when we finished, and we're dealing with major water issues, as you can see, dewatering. This wore us out, let me tell you, because it's just such a small area that we had to work with as well. But what I would do is literally just take the water from one hole and pump it to the other hole until we were finished working, and we were pumping it around for a little while, and then finally we were able to get room for a sediment tank. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so finally we got all the piles chipped, and we're forming up the pile caps. As you can see, it's a lot of steel that goes into these. It's a lot of work. I was a very happy guy when we finished all of this below grade stuff and we were able to get above ground just because of the water issues. Every time it rained, we just had groundwater coming up, of course, because Turnberry Isle Resort's over a swamp essentially. There's a sediment tank that you see back there. We were able to place that and pump water into that and properly dispose of the water. Here we're forming up the columns, and again, this is all, of course everything has to be exactly exact. I checked everything before we poured the concrete for that, and these columns were within 1/8 of an inch, I'd say, of where they're supposed to be. It was really incredible how close they got everything. It was good. So this is where we actually were setting a new manhole in place there. I had to tie in several underground pipes there. These are rod busters here. They're getting ready to place that manhole while they're tying up steel for the columns. Sorry, the video is sideways. That's the old Porte Cochere that we are going right in front of that. Believe it or not, the two structures are not tied together in any manner. They just have basically an expansion joint in between them. That's it. Here now we've poured half the columns, so we're getting ready to form up the rest of the tie beams, and pour the rest of the concrete, which was about 100 yards that we poured overnight. That's coming up here. The tie beams, 45 feet long by 6 feet tall by 3 feet wide. They were pretty massive. And again, a live entrance, and we're dealing with cars and traffic and valet and golf tournaments and all kinds of craziness. It was a good time, let me tell you. Okay, so here's a look from up top. A little bit of what it was like. Everything's braced off, roof drains piped up. What a job. Through the heat too now, you know. Gets really hot in Miami over the summer. I'll tell you, we were sweating it. Here we go. We got the concrete pour set up. That's what this is. It was 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. We wound up pumping 100 yards of concrete, monolithic, over those 4 half-column pours. Everything turned out beautifully. No damage, no spills, no forms were breaking or anything. It was a job well done and accurate. And of course, a storm had to just brush right by us. It was in Sunny Isles. I mean, this thing was literally, it was just right down. I almost called it off. I almost called everybody off the building because of lightning. It was like, it was pretty crazy. It was a pretty violent storm going by. But anyway, everything went well, and this is the next day. We're waiting for actually, this is not the next day. This is a couple of days past, because here's some forms that are pulled off already. So we're pulling off the forms. Of course, you have to wait a little bit. We did our concrete breaks. Everything was fine. I think it was like 3 or 4 days we started pulling off forms. This concrete was 5,000 psi. Actually, I think that the last pour we did was 6,000. It was 6,000 psi. There, the roof trusses are placed. Seating's going on. Here we shut down that main entrance because we redid the pavers and the curbs and everything out front, so widened up the roads and everything all the way through the main entrance. So now it was a little easier to work that way. Didn't last long though. Eventually we set up scaffolding to encapsulate the work areas so we could get all the MEP done and the framing, all the structural framing that had to happen, and drywall and stucco.
Okay.
There's George and the landscaping company, great guy. And there he goes, another picture from up top, finally dried in. Everybody hurry up, there's a scaffolding. Again, sorry for the sideways video there. And now we're doing stucco. The arches are framed in and done. She's looking good. We're getting close now. And here you go. We're rolling out to the end here. Almost done. I still have the louvers to do overnight, which I did a bunch of night work for the last couple of months, inside and out, trying to get final things done at the main entrance. I did an interior renovation too. There's the louvers going on. You see them, the black louvers, decorative louvers up there, and that's when it was completely complete. Again, I'm John Kraft from Kraft Built Incorporated, certified general contractor, licensed and insured for the state of Florida. Over 30 years experience in building and remodeling, cabinetry and millwork. If you need anything for building and remodeling, please give us a call. If you have a designer, an architect, great, we'll work with them. Or we can help you find the professionals you need for all of the design work. Okay, great. Thank you, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.